Back. Back? No. Different? Where? Do I remember this? What I. Here? Check mine first. Hmm. Hmm. Feels. Feels like I notice more? Wait. Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Can't enter anymore. No longer connected, or. Hmm. Should be safe to assume that they're all not accessible. Hmm. It's there before? Eye? Is that an eye? Hmm. I think anything would have changed, but. Nothing. Hmm. What could this be? Hmm. No key. green? I'm not sure I can climb this one, but... This feels more accessible, but yet it feels like it'd be a Herculean effort to get up there. But it feels so much more noticeable now. That is an eye. Is it our eye? Something to talk about? I don't know. I'll commit it to memory at least. So we'll have to definitely what the heck is up with that? Is there a consequence of
I had to wear this armor that weighs nothing, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to move.
the consequence of trying to talk to sea like that?
It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure they're all good. Can't wait to see this.
I might need to wipe down the screen because it feels like I got Vaseline on here. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello chat. Excuse me. Yeah, we're just we're here. Oh.
Also, is there something that we could help you with, or is there a reason you're just kind of ominously standing over?
Oh, like technically fine. They're fine.
Oh, they work for you? Okay.
They're fine.
Sorry, I was like kind of keep quiet to hear what's going on there.
Area that you're trying to get this for?
There's a couple of things I'd.
Be able to do that inside. Okay.
Hi, hello.
Oh, hey.
Prevent you from doing that.
It's,
I see you went back to the other thing, or is there something new?
no, I didn't have any meetings to that I went to today.
Oh, that's what that is for.
Yeah. And what was it expected I'd be coming in with that? That'd be kind of a little weird
I
considering.
thought it was a new outfit.
I mean, still it'd be kind of weird coming in here with that. I mean, as a normal thing for myself, since I'm not even the business owner or anything like that. So.
The anti-divination.
I just thought it was a new outfit in your arsenal or something.
Well, I mean, yes, but I mean, I don't want to be wearing like a business suit all the time, you know.
We could sweep it.
Even if a
I guess
suit looks
that's also
fine,
fair.
even if a suit looks fine, and even if like I think is fitted for me to be able to move around in, there's still a level of like, you know, discomfort. Or not discomfort, but like, this is more comfortable. Although I mean,
Definitely
also
looks more comfy.
I did kind of also come from like doing some exercise and stuff like that, so it's technically I should be wearing, you know, something like I should be wearing the apron for this place and stuff like that.
It sounds more eldritch in nature, truthfully.
Yes.
Either way, it looks nice.
Thank you.
I would have to see if I have anything that
So
things that are eldritch in nature. It's a little harder to do something like that.
I wound up writing a bunch of
Usually when you have specific
a bunch of like little bits of lore for not necessarily Orlando Soccer, but something that like would be touching Orlando Soccer, or just a little part of it. It'd be kind of neat. But it's gonna be a long time. Well, okay, I don't know how long it'd be before I'd be able to touch that. We'll see. I have a general idea what to do with that, what I can do with it. In any case, I don't know when we play afterwards. Maybe
They convert magma and everything to electrical power.
maybe I might exist a little bit with Tears of Nowhere if that's happening, or I might just switch over to Stranger Paradise.
Yeah, so I can make
I'm really looking forward to playing it.
and
I'm really looking forward to playing it.
Make schematics
I did some adjustments to the controls as well, because the game felt like I was like, hey, yeah, I should play this like a Souls-like, but like it, I can't, like I couldn't exactly feel that, like the way the movement combat flowed and whatnot. I felt a little more faster, I guess. I don't know.
It'll take me at
It
least
didn't feel right for me to be keeping it where it was, and apparently it's got an alternate button layout that was based off of Neo.
especially for something of
So
that
I'm gonna go with that.
scale, as well as
We're doing
I'm
probability
very
labs because
aware
new
that
stuff.
the
Gotcha. Okay, well I'm going straight to Stranger Paradise then, Lamau.
specific way, they don't
So-
like it. So
Chaos.
do my best to make
We're
it,
coming after you, Chaos.
do it in
Well, you know
schematic
Sam,
way
like,
well.
he runs the board, so we can talk with him directly.
Yeah, oh, I
B,
can
if I want to see RNG,
give it
I'm
to
gonna
you,
go and
or I can send it over your way.
get random drops from Stranger Paradise.
And all that. But the actual device itself will definitely take
Gotcha. Understood. How much do I owe you?
So there's only so much RNG I can handle.
depending on how many resources that's
Probability lab just
You're
like
basically gonna get a big crystal with the spell inscribed onto the crystal and instructions on how to
let's play. Don't you do that to me, B.
I agree to these terms.
Look, hey, okay, all right, B. Don't doubt my tenacity in that regards. I did figure out a thing in regards to Nier,
How about this? Instead of making silly
Nier Automata.
you get to change me into a woman for a week or something like that. I think I'm wrong.
I can do that whenever I want. I don't need your
We
permission.
got a pair of twins coming in here. Welcome to the Wiccarium.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, not to
I
offend
do
you.
payment plans here because
I
there
like
are
it.
some times where people buy large bulks of, and then I'm like, what the?
Tax write-offs!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Abusing the tax system that technically isn't being abused, but technically is being abused, but is.
I'm gonna shut up now. It's really make me. Okay, no, don't be. I would hate this stupid press.
I just want to let you guys see the design. Nier Automata. Like, I remember like the whole like, hey, you gotta be playing to be able to get access to certain things and whatnot. I was like, nah.
That's why you make money off of my company more than often than I do.
It's a tax write-off for certain things.
I will one day remember to get the apron and stuff like that when I come here. I just
You're
came
fine.
I just came from doing it from
There's no
training.
there's no strict dress code.
Well, I'm not even.
Do a thing real quick, and I'm gonna be letting something kind of wander around.
I need to check around.
Don't
What do you
worry.
mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by
Alright.
that?
Yeah, what the fuck do you mean by that?
You can't just drop that rock off like that. You can't do that.
Either way. Let me ask you.
And you also say to one of the three staff members here is also very uptight. Myself,
I'll put the special.
Okay. Well,
What the
all right.
fuck are we supposed to do?
I don't like the
Just
way she said that.
basically go back to your stations, check your blood pressure, and just pretend like nothing is happening.
I'll put like a short write-up.
So note to self: don't have a fucking random heart attack. Okay, gotcha.
It shall be done.
Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting for some weird thing to pop out and shoot me with something that makes me small or some shit at this point. I don't know. Classic Dylan stuff.
Why you gotta word it like that?
I was just what I assumed that she'd do.
You know, hey, maybe they're gonna. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't got a lot of
Maybe she's gonna call up whatever that.
Done to reduce your bone length and mass
Ugh.
to make yourself smaller.
Maybe she's gonna call upon whatever that weird giant creature that's been said to look like Satan running around in the forest, and it'll be like up here instead of down the forest. Well, you haven't heard that?
I'm sorry, what?
No.
How haven't you heard about that? Oh, then again. And then again, I didn't exactly. It's not really. I think there's talk. You know, I can't keep up with what is being shared and what isn't being shared. Apparently, a bunch of goblins like summoned up something in the forest that's actually kind of nearby here, actually in the ground side.
Yeah.
That is described to be just like, you know, pure black fur. Looks like Satan, like the size of a house.
Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Is it in the forest, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, to be fair, I know about it because it's JWA. I just kind of assumed that you'd know that since you guys.
I was looking just for that, and I don't see anything about it. You know? Unless
I don't
gotta
even work
scroll
for
up,
the
maybe.
JWA. So.
Thank you very much for the
It's not
coffee.
working. It's
I mean-
volunteer.
You're welcome.
I mean, maybe maybe there's something about. Maybe you have to check the reports for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Is it recent?
Yo, yeah, it was like.
Wait.
I think it was like in December.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. I was looking at that'll do it.
I'll be right back. I heard like weird sound.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look outside real quick and then I'll come back in.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Didn't see anything. Okay,
That's the problem.
there was nothing.
I got the money and everything. The surgery freaks me out. I need to get my replacement surgery. I might just be blind here. That is a huge possibility here.
Oh, I thought you said you found it.
No, I'm still looking for it. I genuinely might just be blind. That is a possibility here, unfortunately for me.
I thought you guys had like a easy to search database, like, you know, hey, what has been reported in December kind of thing, you know?
Probably. I just might be just too stupid to figure out how this stuff works sometimes. That is a huge possibility.
Have you...
I guess it's user error.
It might just be.
Well, I mean, like, that's a... I mean, I don't want to say it's user error, but, you know...
No, I'll say it's user error. No, I'll admit it my fault on that. I ain't never been the best with it.
Yeah. I wish I could help you out with that sort of thing, but, you know, I'm not part of JWA.
Oh, that's fair.
I keep being told I should join it, though.
Oh, wait, no, there it is. Here it is. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Well,
I see it now.
oh.
What the
Okay.
Okay, so who let Doll Ash's girlfriend out?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think Fable would be too happy to hear that.
Start making jokes, dang it.
Hi, welcome to the Wiccarium.
Hello, I am Brutus.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you see
I need to
any...
make a very large order of things.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I found it. Hey, I was scrolling over
I
it.
might need some help
multiple
with
times.
this.
Oh. What's up?
They want a large order.
I will be going down into the Warrens on my own trip, and I need enough supplies for 5 people for a dangerous endeavor, including magicals, mana potions, health potions, and anything else y'all can think of. That would be good. Basically, a proverbial kitchen sink. I also need mending and greater mending scrolls.
Okay. That sounds like a very...
I also need lots and lots of food that is small but is very filling, because Juno will be going down with me as well, and they recover by eating food.
This sounds more like you need to go to a supermarket, or instead of a what's essentially a pit stop.
On that one.
Let me ask Dylan for.
Just suggesting, but I know all the mana potion, health potions I can get from here, because I know.
No, that's what I mean. Even with what you're asking there, it still sounds like you probably should be hitting up a supermarket for that. But let me see if Dylan's got any kind of thing to help.
I trust yours more than there.
What's that?
No offense, I trust yours more than supermarket, because I know it work.
Well, okay, sure, but like, you know, supermarkets are like they got the access to warehouses. I'll get in contact with Dylan. Give me a second here.
I don't need crates and crates. I just need bags for 5 people, so that way they each have their own.
You just ask for what would fit inside of a crate or 2.
No, I said the proverbial kitchen sink, as in.
Yeah.
Like, are you like? I guess we should like ask. Like, is it like 1 potion per person?
I would say at least 3 to 5 per person.
We need we need
5 people.
We need actual specifics of what you want, because like we can't write down it's gonna be 3 to 5. This is this, and then in total it's gonna be like, okay, so it's gonna be like, you know, 5,000 to 10,000 creds. We need actual specifics here for you.
Alright, I'll go through what Brutus got in his brain.
Alright, hold on.
Brain, and he needs to go through this real quick.
Hold on, let me get this.
Can you write it down? I'll grab it.
Well, let's also make sure that, you know, let's ask Dylan if this is fine for like this amount of stuff.
Yeah.
I might need to talk to Dylan as well, and they would.
Hi.
What?
This is not Dylan. I don't know what's going on with this, but okay. So
maybe they would be the better person for adventure packs.
Go ahead and say what you're wanting.
At the minimum, 10 minor potions of healing, 5 major potions of healing, 10 minor mana
No one else
Potions.
is actually good for this, is there?
5 major mana potions. At least
Tiny
3
Dylan.
minor scrolls of mending.
Can you come over here so that people don't talk over you?
Right.
So.
Sorry, Bruce.
And 2 major mending scrolls as well. So 2 major mending and 3 minor. So that covers 5. Because I have 1 person who is synthetic coming with me.
Okay. What else?
And then anything else you could think of that might be beneficial for a warrant. So it's stamina potions as well. So for that one, 5 minor, 3 major.
Okay. Anything else?
I can't think of anything. I'm sure there's more. I probably will need to talk to Miss Dillon to see what they would recommend. Also, I did say kitchen sink.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is still this is a variety of not as much as I thought, but I still want to make sure if this is fine with her.
I just wanted enough for we're only going down for 3 hours, but I just wanted to bring more than what I really need because you never know.
Okay.
It's always better to, if you want stuff like that, it's
Alright,
always better to
you check with
get the
Dylan.
specific number.
Hey,
hello,
Dylan?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we're doing this.
Why didn't you say
I can
anything?
speak through the doll.
Why didn't you say anything before?
No,
Oh, wait.
I'm not.
Oh, you can speak through the doll. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone's wanting to purchase basically, I guess at the very least.
Kit.
Yeah, I guess they're referring to it as an adventure kit here. Can you?
Hello, Dylan. Why are you smaller
Can you
than
give us a
me,
moment, please? Hello? Can you give us a moment, please?
Smaller.
Okay, can we go and step inside to the staff area?
Sure.
Just let them know I'm going down to the Warrens.
Yeah.
Does this make it easier?
Apologies. I work with people who, or rather, I live with people who have ADHD. I'd rather not have it distract anyone. Not saying that you're afflicted by that, but still. So yeah, they're basically wanting like 10, a bunch of potions, a bunch of stuff, like 10 minor healing, 5 major healing, 10 minor mana, 5 major mana, mending, stamina. Is that stuff that's
fine?
That's all fine. Okay. I'm for future
Yeah,
reference.
no, it's not. We've had large orders before. Like there was one. I don't know if they've come in for their order yet, but there was someone that ordered a lot of stuff.
Oh well, I mean that's fine for like in advance, but he's wanting to get it for like in like 2 days. So this isn't sort of an advance order.
Total?
So we don't.
Well, I mean, if it's like potions, like minor potions and things like that,
There's
like mana and
major
things
as
like
well.
that. Those are. When is he needing these by?
Thursday. I think he said Thursday.
Thursday.
And also he's asking for like if there's anything else to be suggested to be thrown in there that's from or that would be for survival in the Warrens. So I'm assuming probably magic resistance, fire resistance.
So that really just depends because the Warrens are so massive that it's really hard to say like specifically like what area you're going to, because if we give him magic resistance and he ends up in the Firelands, magic resistance is not going to do much.
That's why I said also fire.
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell what's going to happen specifically with the Warrens. I think his best bet is probably just the standard things, and then what he might think, like he might come across that's down there. It's been a while, so I wouldn't really be able to say for sure what's still going on down there.
Oh, I should probably check the Worm's Tooth reports. I guess I can come up with some suggestions, but
If anything, if he's going by Thursday, I think if it's just the potions and from what I heard, the mending scrolls, that should be doable by Thursday. I would like for him to pay in advance in case anything happens.
Gotcha, of course. So, okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I guess we don't have that stuff in stock yet to give to him right away. I'm just assuming.
I'm pretty sure we do.
We have most of them, but it's one of those things where I don't want to give out our entire stock immediately
that's what I was
right
worried
now.
about
So
when I heard
yeah,
that,
no, but
so.
we'll definitely be able to get it to him by Thursday. If he goes through the Dragonspire entrance, we can just send it to Dragonspire. Or we got 30.
Wait. Huh. Sorry. No, in my brain, I just like, hey, I'm gonna look at the reports, and I realized, I'm saying it as if they've been doing runs and stuff like that. Well. Okay.
No. We went to the elevator, fire elevator.
Hey, Shock.
But we did one more thing. We did notice that one of the Ashens was more different because they didn't attack on sight, and instead of like how they were programmed in a way to do the keep thing, instead of it's more of like a plea of saying, "Leave this place." That's all I know. So.
Okay, understood. That's it. Interesting.
I don't know much about it.
They were down. They were down yesterday, so they were informing Brutus of what they saw.
Wait,
Because Brutus will be
yesterday?
going down there.
Hold on. There's been more runs. Wait, I thought that place was closed.
Yes, we went there yesterday. Brutus was there. He helped let people in. With Master Higgs.
Huh. I didn't realize.
Just exploration for now. They're trying to find out more information. So.
I see. Okay. Okay. Well, in any case, so when did you said you needed it by? It was like.
I'm going on potentially Thursday.
Potentially Thursday. Okay. So we can definitely get you the potions and scrolls by that day. Though you will have to pay in advance.
Mm-hmm. Right, understood. Was there any other suggestions that Lady Dylan had that add into the kit?
They could not remember what would have been there, I guess. But I would have been suggesting magic resistance and fire resistance, mainly because of the potentiality of appearing in the
at those
in those locations. It does mean that you may be getting extra potions or extra stuff that will not be made use of.
Brutus also realized that he hates the cold, so anything like a heat stone or something to also have would be good for Brutus. Have 5 of those as well. Or potions of cold resistance.
Hold on. Give me a second here. Did anyone hear that weird, unpleasant, gross sound?
Huh?
I'm standing next to it. I'll let them know.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, I did hear that too. Oh, I heard that too now.
Yep, it's been taken care of.
Oh, the 4th dimension strikes again.
Yeah.
Understood.
So, let's come over here. So what are you wanting for in regards to magic, or like do you want like a minor, major in regards to the resistance potions, or just kind of whatever?
I heard that too.
Minor should be good. Have 1 minor, 1 major, just in case. If for some reason
Flurry might have been testing the gun that was given to them. Let's just say it costed an arm and a leg to our good friend, our good zombie friend.
I know big water. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So, you said
right.
We're just gonna sit down here.
You said so only just one of those potions, not like one for each member.
We're only gonna be for each member, yes.
Is there medical
so
anywhere?
5.
Huh? This is not a hospital, but hold on. I have some healing capabilities. What's up?
That zombie guy down in the arena is hurt and he's laying on the floor and he's not getting up.
Okay. Wait, zombie guy, Ader?
Brutus can do some healing.
Well, if anyone can come down and help,
Is it
would be much
is it Ader?
because, Ader, yeah, it's Ader.
What the heck? Hey, so Ader seems to be injured out in the arena.
sorry, Pat, say again?
Ader seems to be injured in the arena for some reason.
Yeah, no, we got him. We got him.
You got him? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Cupcake's carrying them right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, someone came in here saying that they needed help immediately. I didn't realize that staff was already on top of it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I figured if they were doing something in the arena, I probably wanted to supervise that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we're another friendly reminder. Please let us know if you're doing anything in the arena. Okay. Well then.
Feel bad for asking for help now. This is turning into a whole entire.
Okay, let me yeah, I do feel a little bit bad for that. I just like the moment that Indy said that it's being taken care of. I'm like, okay, I'm not panicking anymore. Granted, maybe I might panic if I see what state that he's in, but then again, like Ader is
zombified.
Yeah, it's like as long as their body is not continuously like falling apart, there's not too much worry. Unless he actively feels pain, or not. Then that's really unfortunate.
How the fuck we even fix him, I guess?
Yeah, well, we would not be able to fix him. I don't know what we would have in the back that would help him out, but he'd have to definitely be taken to a hospital immediately. Because yeah, like what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure I can't heal him with my magic, and even though it's not elemental, it's just simply just magical. But I still have a feeling that's not gonna be able to work on him.
They've got it handled.
Yep.
There's not really much Brutus could do over there.
Yeah. No. I the moment I called them,
went there to see if they needed any help.
No. They. I would have been able to tell you like next time, do keep in mind like wait to hear if you'd be able to help.
I wasn't going to do anything unless asked. That's why Brutus just walked over there.
I know, but it just
anyway. Let's do 5 minor, 3 major of each of the resistance ones that you mentioned.
Okay.
And 1 resistance to cold, unless it's just heat stone that would help that.
We could get. I'm pretty sure we have heat stones here, but I'll check anyways. So, 5 minor magic resistance, 3 major magic resistance. Would you like? So this is actually more of an extra thing, but would you like to have an order of magical ramen? By which I mean,
I know what you're talking about. The
Okay,
one that the knight picks?
Yeah. The Bruin stew. So
mana induced food.
Magic infused food. Basically, they help bypass the.
Would someone like Lady Juno be able to use it?
They
Would it
should.
be food and filling?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Get it. Yes.
Okay.
Get it.
I don't know how much flavor that Juno would be getting from that, but they should very easily just it should be.
Juno has eaten the rocks in front of me, but they would prefer tastier food.
Yeah. As a reminder,
only going by the Devil's Grotto to purchase food as well.
The benefit of that is simply just that it's sort of like a potions effect, but over like the entire day. So it's not the full. It's not like the full 100%, but it's basically just it's enough extra so you can bypass the whole potion sickness stuff. So 5 minor. So yeah, I should ask. Like, so are you interested in that or no?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. That's gonna have to be a completely separate order. You have to kind of stop by the Brune Studio. Well, actually, no. Is this something that could be delivered to? Do I deliver to Higgs?
Campfall. Oh, you could deliver it to Higgs. That would be fine.
Yeah,
you would be able to have it for me.
Okay. What would we better? Kalefall? I mean, who the hell do we deliver to Kalefall?
I have a garden outside of Kalefall that I maintain that I could give you a location from. I mainly live in Heaven's Reach right now, but I mean, unless they could deliver the Heaven's Reach door.
I mean, that could probably work too, I suppose. But the thing is, it's a matter of like having someone there, basically taking the because this is a lot of supplies here.
You give Brutus time, and I will be in my garden in Kalefall. Well, outside of Kalefall. It's not in Kalefall, but outside of Kalefall.
I mean, how am I going to be able to Oh, well, I guess I could also use the crystal.
Shell phone.
No, I mean, like, if you're I mean, if you're in Heaven's Reach. But I could literally just use the crystal and just ask someone to.
Yes, you could use it. Yes. You could use crystal.
Okay.
Yes, I am in CrystalCon.
Okay, I'll do that then. So let's see, what was it? Major fire resistance. Though that being said, though, the food is best eaten fresh. So what I think.
Instant?
Well, I mean, we have sort of created something that's akin to instant. But it's only for I think, what was it again? I think it's for, oh my god, I can't remember what we did it for. But it's not, we don't have variety for that. It's only for just for like 3 different things. And technically speaking, it's not made for the public. It's made for Metaverse Medics. Oh my god, I can't remember what it was called. The thing that Rhea runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mainly for them. Okay, so yeah, it's like I said, it's something that's to be consumed fresh. So it should be like maybe I don't know, like maybe an hour or 2 or 3 before you actually go to the go down.
Can do. Not hard.
Okay, so then that means that we could hold on to the potions at the Brune Stew, or you can pick it up here, and then you go down to the Brune Stew to get the ramen. Would that be okay?
Can do that.
Okay. It's both of these places are easily accessible through the whole crystal, rather the portal stuff that we have set up. So it should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is it annoying at times? Is it good or?
Let's see. Okay, so magic resistance, fire resistance, stamina, mending. Oh yeah, you said cold. Do we have? Let me check the.
Either cold resistance or heat stone, whatever work best.
Yep, let me check that.
Brutus is already going to be very poor after this, so.
Well.
Well, you should make sure that your team is. Well, I guess this might be this is a personal thing. That's. Did you say it was a personal thing?
This is personal thing that Brutus is It is personal for Brutus. I am going down to visit the grave site of my master, where he died in Warrens, to perform ritual.
Ooh. I don't suppose there's a way to maybe go to a. How, Brutus, you are aware like that. It could take you a long time just to find where that location could possibly be, right?
Brutus is aware. It's a pilgrimage.
Okay, and you're not going to try to. This is a ritual, and you're not leaving something behind, right?
Just a ritual. It's just a ritual. So in my people's culture, a year after you died, you're supposed to revisit the site of where your person you care about died, so that way their spirit may be released back to the reptagods.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just making sure you're not leaving something behind because, by the nature of the Warrens, it would have been desecrated like hours after you left.
I am aware. I'm aware.
Give me one moment here. I should maybe actually use the search function here. Cold. Wait. Heat stone. No heat stone. Cold resistance. Frost resistance.
Brutus will be right back if it's all
Of
right.
course.
I have
No,
to
yeah.
go pick something up real quick.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we do have some frost resistance. Oh my god. No, just trying to see if we have frost resistance. I think we could make that though. Oh, hi, welcome. Welcome to the Wiccarium.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Alright, I'm here. I'm a few individuals. One known as Fleece and another as Silas. Who's here today?
Not 100% sure since I don't think I know them or recognize them.
Of course. That's fine.
Wait, are you looking for?
I thought I'd ask first.
Do you have a description of what they look like?
Yes, Fleece is a runt dragon, a mixture of pink, green, and light pastel colors. And the other one is a slightly taller, a elf with long black hair, green eyes.
Okay. Do you have if we do happen to see these individuals, do you have a message you'd like to leave for them, or?
Yes, Azar would like to talk to them about his brother's whereabouts.
What was your name again?
Azar.
Zon. Okay.
Azar. The dragon dialect is hard to do.
No, I get you. Azar?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm pretty bad at picking up on names. Okay. If we do see these individuals, I'll try to make sure we pass that information along then.
Thank you. I shall be walking around.
Take care. I'm gonna run into the back real quick and
Sure thing.
Just yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dylan, there is no frost resistant potions listed, but do we assume that costs the same thing as fire resistance?
Yes.
Gotcha. Understood. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what? Okay, taking a long time just kind of setting this one thing up, Lamau. Hi, welcome to the Wiccarium.
Yes, hello.
Can I get you something?
I'm just looking.
Brutus is back.
Of course. I'm sorry, I haven't finished the setting stuff up. There was someone else that was asking for help or something.
No, that's fine. I understand.
And I got my confirmation on the cold resistance potion as well, or frost resistance rather. We do not have any heat stones, however. So.
Whatever works. Brutus will pay for it.
Okay.
Brutus has the benefit of not spending much money. He just collects it all because he sleeps under a tree.
Let's see.
Plus, he makes money off of selling soup and potatoes. And salted pork meat.
Is that in season?
It can be. Brutus stores a lot of it. Salts the meat. And then eats it over time.
No, I meant you said the potatoes and stuff.
Oh, they can be. I wouldn't say right now. He grew them before. Brutus make a good potato stew.
Okay, so it's 10. So I had to kind of this kind of froze on me. I had to redo the order preparation here.
Brutus understands. And what level for the frost? I would say 3 minor, 2 major. Major for probably Juno. Major also for Brutus. The other 3 minor would be for my other fellows.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because Juno will literally freeze together.
Yeah. Let's see. As far as food's concerned, actually, so we do for the Brune Stew. We do have meals that can help you feel full, for like a couple hours or for a full day. So there's that you can go with if you're interested.
5 of those. Well, 4 because the other one's synthetic. They can't really eat.
Okay, I should probably make note of those separate ones there. So, Then again, you wouldn't be able to mix it with the other types of things.
Understood.
Oh, I thought someone called out for me.
They do, actually.
As far as like I guess the stuff from Brune Stew, I guess. What's the desired effect that you guys want to have? That's sort of like a throughout the day kind of thing.
I mean, they can talk through it, so.
Are you talking about for stamina or just in general?
Just like in general, what's the sort of like the buff that you want?
I think so.
The ability to take lots of damage without having to go down very easily.
Okay, so
overwhelming odds, like as if hordes are coming from all around us, as you know how the words are.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say we probably don't have that, but I think we do have something for that specifically. I need to check my phone for this one actually. Okay, so
hasn't been too much going on, so...
Oh my god, we don't have...
I can't complain. I am in quite
I'll have to make up a price for these then.
It seems like everyone's getting into something.
Tougher skin. Okay, so we've got tougher skin. We also have boosted strength.
So I'm in quite a bit of pain.
We also have I guess the blue cowboy, which is mana attack. Oh wait, no. Oh, maybe that might be it.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, fair
Also,
enough.
it hurts to touch anything, so anyone who tries to touch me is gonna get a good smack.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would you be interested in what's called the blue cowboy, which is
I've had that before.
You had that before? Do you think that you'd be interested in that, or you want to not? Like, the thing is, that is expensive compared to the other ones individually.
I probably won't need that with all of my other potions I have, although maybe in future. But right now, I think I've got quite a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, you want to mainly focus on the survival, so defense then.
Correct, defense.
Okay, so 4 people. So defense for 4 people. We do have the one that's I assume you said synthetic, right?
Synthetic, it would be Lee Rock.
I don't know who they are. Are they? Can they consume?
A bionicle person. I've seen them drink water before and tea, so they can consume a little bit, I assume.
Do you? So the thing is that, like you said, the thing is you just mentioned something that sounds like a. It sounds like a organic name as well. Are they like living metal?
They are. They have a core, as it were, I think.
Okay, because I was gonna suggest that they could probably have so this, the thing that we have called a ram men. But like unless we know what method of consumption that they use and whatnot, we use oil, like actual like oil and whatnot, but I don't know if that's something that he can consume. And simply just kind of like pouring it onto his body is not going to work. Our stuff, you need to have it flowing, circulating through your body. So if you can get the chance, like maybe kind of ask them, not right now, of course, but ask them if they can consume like something like the basic oils you kind of see that's sold to synthetics in stores for pleasure or for necessities and whatnot. Ask them if they can do that. But anyways, so okay. Can you think of anything else that you would want to be bringing with you? Because I can't really think of anything else other than simply just like what you mentioned, and also just the defense. I guess I was gonna say stuff like healing poultices or like bandages and stuff like that, but that's something you should probably be going to bandages and stuff like that you should probably go into a store. We do not have.
No, Brutus will handle that. Brutus will handle that.
Can
Okay.
I get a lemonade, please?
Let's see.
Gotcha.
Let me look through the list here to see if we have anything else I'd suggest.
Can I get a coffee with a whiskey in it?
That's not gonna work down there. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. No, that place eats lights.
Seems like Brutus is prepping for a mission.
I don't. Nothing really stands out to me as something that you should really be going for. Because I would have to know like how your team is like, but I don't mean like you explain how your team is like to me. I mean like I would have to know how your team is like.
Yes, it has been quite a bit.
Actually, hold on. Let me check to see the Worm's Tooth. If there's a bit what's been reported.
Separate or together?
Anything that's been noticed? Let's see.
They haven't made the latest report yet because they just got out. So.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
At least Skittles not here saying that we're married.
The last one there is in the Gus's one.
I remember
when was that?
When Skittles found out that Kane had a girlfriend.
That was on the 17th
of December, or
this.
Oh, I thought you said like last night was when stuff was happening again.
Oh, they've done 2 now.
Okay. All right.
Can I sneak in real quick?
No, so hold on. Let me.
The comms, have you?
No, I just took up. I've been so busy with some other stuff. I just simply just kind of completely tuned out any messages. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie. People kind of like yap about like annoying things. So I just don't. I don't want to waste my time looking for proper information. And I think I mistakenly just completely muted the reports. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of info. Oh my God, you made it as separate documents. Okay, let me quickly scroll through to see if there's anything that stands out. Wait, let's see.
Hold on, Brutus, for one moment.
Yeah.
Hold on, Brutus, for one moment.
Yeah. See. Let's see if I can find like poison resistance in case you deal with the vampires. Because that is. Nope. Wow, I was not expecting to hear this song playing. Poison.
Here's your glasses. Thank you.
We do not.
Some people at the arena. I'm gonna check that out.
Sure. It's been a while since I've been here. The last time was with NB.
We do not have poisons. Hi, welcome to the Wiccarium. We'd have to custom make the poison resistance. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know if poison resistance would be helpful against those vampires down there. So, how about, do we have paralysis resistance? No, we don't. We can definitely try to see if we can make that though, but I don't have a pricing for that. I think that could still kind of fall under poison resistance. Push. You know, this is something you really should have filled out a form for. For future reference.
Do you see Brutus's hands?
What about them?
I cannot grab pins. Every time I grab a pin, it explodes. And then when I type things, it's kind of hard to type.
I mean, you're still tapping and click. You're tapping and clicking on things that you want.
It takes Brutus a while with
one fingers.
It would take longer than what's taking long here.
This is probably faster, to be honest with you.
Let's see, to compare to fire resistance. Oh, okay, I see now. Oh, there it is. Okay, they're the same prices. Okay. That's why I need to confirm here. So, poison resistance, at least for the dealing with the vampires. Do you think you need any major potions, or minor's good enough?
No, minor good enough. Minor good enough.
One for everyone. Oh well, one for every organic entity, person you have.
Yes.
Let's see. Let me keep looking through the document itself then. Where's the phone? There it is. Okay, so Licentia. Wait, what the hell is that? That looks like the blood pool area.
Hmm?
Wait, why is it green?
Oh yes, they reported it being green and towers have fallen.
Wait, if that means then that there was no... No, that can't be it.
Did Brutus do something wrong?
No, it's just, no, just the realization of what is literally... Oh god, that's a lot. That green stuff is not safe for consumption. It's not safe for it to be used in any capacity. It's, if this is what I think it is... Clover was there.
Got it.
It's more like you don't want to even be there at all completely.
Unfortunately, this pilgrimage must happen for Brutus for his religion.
He didn't die in the blood pool area, did he?
No.
Okay, well, that's good.
Shadow halls.
This is... if you do happen to wander into the into that green pool area now, you definitely don't want to stay there too... I mean... I don't think it... I think it should be fine to kind of just be standing in that area, but I've never seen that much in one area. Sweet Christmas.
Understood.
Something must have broke somewhere. That's... Oh, no, unless that could have been a lot of time that passed. Sorry, I'm mumbling out loud. Let me keep looking around and see if there's anything else I can suggest to you. If you... So here's the problem with that location. This is more of a heads up. If you do come across anything that is alive and is moving around in that area, you need to get out of there fast. It's... if something survived in that area and it's alive, it's going to be supercharged. It's...
What is green stuff?
I'm trying to figure out how to...
Is it life force? Planet life force? Is that what you mean?
Oh,
you say really alive. That's what Brutus assume.
Oh, you're aware of that stuff then. Well, okay. You, considering what the type of person you are.
But
you
my culture has similar stuff in our religion.
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. This is more of a... those who have more druidic, shamanistic, or tribal ties tend to have a higher chance of knowing about this sort of stuff. Yeah, this is... the best, yeah, the best way to describe
like
something.
Lifeblood of the planet.
Like lifeblood, yeah. In the city, we refer to it as earthblood. So
we refer to it as lifeblood in my culture, where it is pretty much the veins and the blood of our own gods.
That's a good way of putting it in this instance here. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna need a You're definitely gonna need the frost resistance. They fought a ice dragon, frost dragon rather.
Shit.
Yep. Okay, what else? They went to the shadow halls, or something that looked like it. Can't really think of anything else that shadow halls can bring. You know, I would suggest having a light, but the thing is that place like eats light. Let's see. Tyrant. Oh, okay. Actually, do we have any scrolls of muffling? Let's see. No, we don't have any scrolls of muffling. Silence. No, that's only for talking. Let's see. Levitate. What do you think of levitate? In case a tyrant appears.
I think we could be quiet.
Okay.
I think I understand what you're saying, but this is already, to be clear, this is already probably getting very expensive for Brutus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you said, preparing. So
I know. Brutus can pay this. Don't get me wrong. Brutus has a lot of saved up money, but he's going to be tapped out after this probably.
I suppose also it should go without saying, probably don't spread around the name Earthblood, by the way. You should probably know that people shouldn't be messing with stuff that's considered like, the blood or connections to the gods and stuff like that.
Understood. I understand. Brutus has similar mentality.
Hi, welcome to the Wiccarium. Patty was fine with saying what it was called, because like she knew that he was a type that would not be talking about it in a very specific way. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. So I should just double check with you. Do you want to avoid going the route with the potion resistance, or would you like to maybe go for or sorry, not potion resistance, poison resistance, or would you like to kind of simply just go with the Brune Stew version of that sort of thing?
Brune Stew should be fine. That should be fine.
So that means that we're going to be going. You're going to be foregoing the defense buff.
Understood. That makes sense to Brutus.
So you'd rather go for the poison resistance, or the poison resistance rather than the defense?
Because you said I already have defense, other stuff, right?
So no, nothing else there has nothing else that sorry. Let me back away. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little busy here. Welcome to the Wiccarium, by the way. Sorry, let me rewind that. So, the Brune Stew, you basically can only carry like basically one buff, because if you eat like more food and whatnot, you'll basically be passing that buff out of your system faster. So
understood.
Yeah, if you overeat, you'll be passing the stuff out of your system faster. So as far as the ongoing stuff and whatnot, would you prefer defense or would you prefer poison resistance?
Let's do poison resistance, because defense we could do in other ways.
Gotcha. Okay. And as a let's see. As a reminder, also this also reduces the potency of diseases as well. So if there's any such things down there, let's see. It's gonna require Mandrix. I think I can ask Dylan to help us out with the Mandrix stuff here. I'll get you the price a little bit later. Normally this stuff would be like far more expensive, the that stuff, but I think we can get you a properly reduced price that's compatible. Yeah, it's competitive. and whatnot.
Because of how much buying.
Yes, yes. Okay, so.
Can I also have a bag of holding that will hold all of these in that? I have my own, but it would be a good idea just to have a separate bag of holding with just that. So I can put everything in there.
What's it called?
Because I will probably give that to our healer who's going with us, Mitsu.
That one's gonna be quite expensive, so keep that in mind.
The bag of holding?
Yeah, that one's gonna be 500 creds.
I might do that then, because I don't
Oh,
want
that's
to
good.
instantly grab it and eat it.
Okay. So just to kind of go over the stuff again. So 10 minor healing, 5 major healing, 10 minor mana, 5 major mana, 10 minor stamina, 5 major stamina, 5 minor magic resist, 5 minor magic resist, 3 major magic resist, 5 minor fire resist, 3 major fire resist, 3 minor frost resist, 2 major frost resist, and a bag of holding. Okay. All right. Hi. Yes. They can help you over there if you need assistance.
problem.
I am simply catching up with my friend Brutus.
Well,
this is my friend Latu from Heaven's Reach.
Gotcha.
How are you doing, Latu? Sorry, I'm making a very large order for my pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage?
Yes, I must go into the Warrens to go to the location of where my master died to perform a ritual.
Oh my. Sounds like quite a good trip.
It will be. I'm going with Lerock, myself, Mitsu, Juno, and there's a fifth one I would like to go with me, but I haven't been able to ask them yet.
Then it seems like you're in good hands with the company you plan to have.
True.
I didn't expect you to be ahead of everyone.
Say again?
I didn't expect you to be here.
Brutus is doing a lot of planning and a lot of walking around, making sure everyone's safe. Brutus is making sure he is well prepared before his pilgrimage. So that way,
I really hope Ader's gonna be okay.
it will hurt less. Hopefully. I've already talked to Master Higgs, and Higgs told me that he's going to try to direct us to the Shadow Hall specifically, and we'll see what happens.
Even a guide.
Well, it won't be guiding us, more like opening up the door and we walk in. As soon as we get to the location where my master died, we don't need to go forward. We can actually go backwards if we wanted to.
Indigo.
Howdy.
Jen.
Jen.
I'm successfully someone that brings smiles.
I hope so as well, friend.
Have we met before?
To quickly ask a question here.
I was.
You gave me the lemonade.
Dylan, another question. Sorry.
Yeah.
When someone's asking for like minor, major, is that simply just the base potions we have, and then the greater potions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those
Just
are the
making sure.
difference.
Yeah, I know some places have something like minor, base, major, greater. So. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, friend. It's good seeing you, Lutum. I always appreciate seeing you and fighting with you and fighting against you. Except when you knock me out, because that hurt.
If you simply said I would have listened the horse behind my back.
You're a fine friend. You're supposed to knock me out when we're training.
Yeah, we do.
Good to see you again, Latoon.
Get the list open.
Pleasure to see you.
Have good travels, Latoon. See you later.
It's a great price, 250. Okay, so 50, 250, 50, 250. Do we have greater versions of those?
Yeah, I'm good now. Okay.
I'd like to purchase some frostvine. Some bristlewood.
Greater.
Some yellow mountain flowers and some purple.
I'm trying to figure out what I need.
Frostfine, you have to try to calculate it in
Oh,
your head
no.
as well.
On the way home.
You can repeat the yeah. So frostfine.
Always a little market on the way down. You know,
Bristlewood.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going there.
Yellow mountain flower.
Okay, be considered on that.
I got a good deal on some
boy.
food last
Purple
time.
mountain flower.
Okay.
And white cap.
I had a pretty good steak.
Wait.
I am proud of you. Thank you. I've been trying to practice the stuff that you taught me, so...
Maybe I'll
I'm always
cook next
down to learn
time.
some more.
Sorry, Dylan, another question. Do we have minor and major variations of the resistance potions? Rather, would we offer them?
We can make them. What are they looking for?
It's basically just general like minor frost or fire resistance, major fire resistance, that sort of thing.
We can make them. We don't have them on hand.
Well, of course. This is the same order I've been tabulating up. Okay. We don't have a price for the greater ones, but I could put something in there since this is like a large order. I can still kind of like calculate out something what could be the greater.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take along with you.
Let's see.
I'll be back. They're just going to go to the greenhouse with me to pick some herbs.
Gotcha. Okay. Resistance. Okay. So that's 75.
Yeah, I might have to bring you to the acres in a few days as well.
Oh. When does...
Nice. Nice come, please. Oh, Darcy, you're...
Loud, hopefully.
No. Much more.
375, okay. 375, so that's 75.
Would you mind looking at one of these later this week?
375. Minus... 375, 500. Okay.
Whatever I witnessed blowing off later. Ader's leg and arm. Yeah, it was kind of loud. Louder than I thought.
Don't worry. I'll give you escort as well.
Do you need to stay in?
More than likely.
Okay, well, if you want to just take me to the crystal, that'll be fine.
What the? Okay, and then sum that up. Oh. Okay. Your total comes out to be 9,725 credits. Okay, well.
I don't know how much is in that bag.
Yeah, I'll get you to change in a little bit.
think that's like covers actually one of Higgs's warrants runs. I think that's how much one of he gives for a warrants run. So I guess that makes sense.
So theoretically speaking, that's where that's what people's money should be going to when they go to do these sort of things. Actually, no, wait. You are aware that technically speaking, the warrants runs are vastly underpaying everyone, right? Maybe at the beginning it was like perfectly fine, but like with how everyone keeps stepping out and like needing to go to the hospital. Okay, here you go. Here's your change back, and I put it back inside the pouch.
Thank you.
Okay, so this stuff should be ready to go, to be picked up, rather Thursday. Actually, what time are you going Thursday? Is it gonna be like a morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime?
Should be evening.
Oh, then yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll definitely be fine. No, I can have Lila handle that actually. Okay. And you said poison resistance for the brew and stew stuff. Let me quickly check that one. I think it's... So, poison resistance, do you want to go down the 5% resistance for 24 hours or 50%? We can definitely kind of try to dilute it a little bit. 5%? Okay, yeah. That one's far more, what's what we're looking for here? Money conscious. Where is it at? Mandrake, Squealing Pig. Okay. So that one should be actually 80 creds for Squealing Pigs. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about getting a special with this place here. Do make sure to ask your but yeah, you okay with that? Yeah, you don't have to pay right now. Like you simply you got pay when it's ready to go. But like if you guys don't want to buy it, then it's perfectly fine. We'd sell it to someone else. In that case, just make sure to ask. What was it?
Can you keep an eye on the one with sword on their hip? They're flagging people with their gun.
What the?
Want me to run outside or?
I got it.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, then that's it then. So just make sure to stop by to pick it up here. If I will try to make sure to send a message through the crystal saying to go pick it up, but like, it should be ready for evening. So.
Also, thank you.
Sorry for me taking up all that time.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I feel bad for asking for help now with that because it seemed like a lot.
So it's one of those weird situations where, technically speaking, that really shouldn't have taken so much time, but cosmically speaking, because things are the way they are and whatnot, it took far longer than it should have.
Oh. We love this type of business.
Holy cuckoo. That seriously take me that long? Oh my god.
Now we just got an hour.
I'm gonna at least throw this in the item request form.
Gotcha.
Ba, 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 ba. Should probably change that to health. Health. Ba 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 ba. Hi, welcome to Wiccarium. Oh, you were already here. Thursday afternoon. Order has already been paid
Can I get a
for.
fruit and pie and a beer that tastes like Shamrock Shake from McDonald's?
The what pie? Sorry. The fruit pie and then the beer. That would be 25 credits.
Okay. Now what the hell do I do about... Oh. What is this for?
The Jabir and the no, it's fruit pie.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to need to talk to Indigo. So that means you're gonna be by you're gonna be by yourself here.
Everyone's outside. I'll be fine.
Desire to leave you in your time of need.
What time? What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's see where's it gonna go at.
Fucking knew it, you are just a dog! I said the most awful shit at the Atlantis to him.
Where's it gonna
Remember
go
when I
at?
proved that piece of paper? I said, go get it, boy. Do you not remember that?
There he is.
You do not say that, you are kind.
I regret what I said so badly. I did not realize in the moment I just said something incredibly racist.
This music a little quieter than I realized, but not like it matters now. Oh, Indy?
Hello, Cypher. How are you doing?
Oh, you just look. I recognize the shape, but like the colors are.
What's in it?
Oh, I'm fine. Might be
so-
having a 1,000-yard stare, but I'm good.
I see. I don't know if I should be talking to you about anything then, I guess at this point, but I kind of noticed the,
Yeah, I'm not drinking this. You want to drink it?
Close to you, Mink.
I actually looked at the Warm Tooth comms, finally. Or not comms, the reports. I didn't realize there was...
Oh, yes.
I didn't realize there was... y'all were going back in there again. I didn't...
Oh, yeah, we only recently started, I think last week.
Yeah, did Higgs
Anyway, so you wanted to talk about the report?
Sort of, kind of. Actually, this is more of a side, unrelated thing, but like, did Higgs find find a way to pay everyone or something?
Somehow Flurry has flurried their way into the blocked off store.
Are you a staff member? Is anybody a staff member?
I'm a staff member! I'm literally wearing the logo on the front! Why are you calling me
Ow! Ow! Ugh.
Are we able to open the door?
There should be a little button that you can press.
Oh, Yuffie hacked the system, we're fine. It was just funny.
Don't do that. There you go.
It's magic. You can't hack a system. What?
Oopsie. Hi,
It's
Patty.
Yuffie. The problem solved. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, don't worry. I figured it out.
Why do you keep
Anyway, anyhowses, as for payment, you know, I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure I was paid, but I don't remember how.
What do you?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really thinking too hard about everything that night because I was kind of repressing that night up until the report.
Just
I'm pretty sure Higgs paid it.
Hello?
But
It's,
it's a
kinda
good question
cold.
to ask when we find him.
You know, darling, it's pretty easy to figure out who it is when you know, things are very cold.
I don't know.
Do you have any questions regarding the report though? Like, important?
I don't. Oh, I thought that was Flanero. Wow. Oh. No, I thought I looked over that direction. I thought, and it's not.
Yeah.
It was my birthday.
Actually, kind of. You know, from this angle, I can kind of see it.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like that's what second gone. I already.
That's very
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunately angled.
Hi.
You're being kidnapped.
I'm trying to get really tired of people doing this to me.
I don't think they understand.
Neither does anyone who keeps doing this sort of stuff. I'm still pissed at Ethan for for pulling Fable away in the middle of an
sell
emergency.
mini versions of the Fountain Obelisk?
Okay, I've forgotten about it now. I'm not pissed off anymore.
No, we don't. Why?
We don't. There's someone who one of those might actually help out with, but if we don't sell it, there's probably alternatives.
You seem like you got energy to spare.
Kinda.
Gotcha.
Little bit.
I guess the kids in where are you at then? Oh, they're being.
Clover was taking a nap last time I saw.
Yeah, but what about Patchy though?
I think she's working on homework.
Okay, so we worry about her later, not earlier. Okay, gotcha. Okay, no, I know. I'm not saying that she's gonna be, energetic and whatnot, but still Patchy.
If she is, I'll handle her.
Right. So, order for Brune Stew. We gotta have 4 squealing pigs ready to be picked up Thursday afternoon. So basically, it would have been before Knight would be out of school.
Okay, I can get that done.
It is for Brutus. He will pay on the spot. He came in getting a big order here. It was he's preparing for a what's it called?
Big fight or trial.
So his people have this custom where a year after someone's passing, you go to the location that they passed away at to do basically kind of a general ritual. The problem is his master's death location was in the Warrens. So
okay.
yeah.
I wish him luck with that.
Yep. Thankfully, he's not leaving anything behind, because, Warrens would be acing that, but...
Yeah.
You really like messing with my nose. Well, yeah, of course, because it's much more flexible than some others.
Nose.
Okay, really? That got me? It was just a basic thing you said. How? How did that get me? You know what? No, look.
I'm the one who said it. That's why.
That's okay. Well, that is true. That is true.
Cutie. Oh, cutie. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back. I'm no longer being dragged left and right.
Oh.
Alright, your push.
Not kidnapping you, but I'm giving you help.
What were the questions I had? Hi. Sorry, I need to be talking to Indigo. I mean, actually, Lightly, you're perfectly fine for hearing this because I'll be talking to you about this anyways. But it's up to you if you want to come with. Let's just step off to the side here.
I'm probably gonna have to talk about the kids anyways. You
Oh,
brought
okay.
it up, but I was like, let me go.
Okay, well, hey, at least.
See a young kid on the way, let me know. Or direct him here or whatever.
So yeah,
there
let
we
me
go.
just...
Now I'm in business mode.
Okay, I put on the sound muffler and the anti-scrying just in case. Blah blah blah. Because we're hitting a topic here that is not really something that should be talked too commonly, I suppose, or too. What's we're looking for here? Openly, which makes me concerned about how to go about this. Let's go this way.
No, I don't really swing by the.
Oh, I thought we were heading towards the room because you don't want.
I don't need a room. Got my sound muffler and anti-scrying.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's look. That's one of the reasons why I got that. I don't want to be. Oh my god! When there used to be like this other BBEG called Yarrow. I remember.
You don't need a.
Oh, I didn't know you.
Yeah, I know Yarrow.
Okay, look, I can't remember. It's been like there's so many things that's been happening. I don't remember who knows what.
It's been a weird 5 years. I get it.
Yeah. This, dude, it feels like it's been like 2 decades now. All right, so.
Let me also grab my document page. I'm just opening. And
I don't know how much you'd really need that document since I already know what I'm going to be mentioning here. So, that green stuff.
Yes. Clove is more of your expert on it, but
yeah, but I'm talking to you in a. I don't know what the hell to do about this because it's been mentioned in the comms there. I guess in some capacity. I don't know what to do moving on from there because it's not an Orlando Saga thing.
Logic told me a little bit because admittedly, just a little bit, not too much. All I know that it was from that it leaked down there, and to be fair, it's because he was also concerned about it.
I wasn't aware that.
I directed him also towards Clover.
Yeah.
I think he was on a mission regarding it.
Huh. Well, I guess that would make sense. Well, I guess he does at least understand the importance of watching out how to talk about this stuff. Yeah, this stuff in the far, far past, like I mean really far past, people were using it as a power source, and then we were starting to see sort of a localized what's what we're looking for here, deaths out in nature. I don't know if there was I forgot if there was actual extinctions and whatnot, but like things were dying as a sort of result of us using, or rather, the people of the past using that stuff as a power source. I mean,
that would explain why the areas down there looked a little more dilapidated. If that's potentially a vector.
So I don't know what the deal is with like that vast amounts. I know I've seen it pouring in from. I don't know how many times you went to the blood pools area, but in the past there was green liquid coming in from the ceiling, and it wasn't
every now and then, but not often.
Yeah, and it's not enough to, like, that stuff by itself is really potent. So I think I understand what the deal is with that. That was simply just to kind of, taking some of the extra excess that's coming out from somewhere else and just kind of pouring it into the warrens to give it some more power and whatnot. That's fine. But
makes sense.
And like that entire area filled, like something must have
The pictures
ruptured.
don't do it. The pictures don't do it justice. That thing went on for miles. It looked like, and I don't even want to. And I don't want to even think about how deep it probably was. Hell, I didn't even know exactly what it was, and I was trying to avoid it. Well, one wrong air dash in the air, and I would have. Ooh, I don't want to think about that actually.
Well, to be fair, you should be fine. Well, I mean, are you? Would you say you're otherworldly?
I don't exactly exist on the laws of physics around here, dear. I would consider that technically. Are you asking if I originate from this universe? Is your better question?
Yeah, or this planet, I guess.
It's always been a weird thing because I always presumed yes, but then there's always been other evidence to conflict otherwise. I mean, after all, I'm going to be honest. To be fair, it could have changed in the 500 years. I don't exactly remember Orlando Saka existing back then. But, and apparently the planet being 4 times bigger.
I don't think it did in your time. This place was founded like 1950s, I think.
Oh, well, that would have been right after I left. So I wouldn't have known. The point is, the world's also 4 times bigger than I recall it being.
So,
before.
if you are here, if you're from here, you probably wouldn't have to worry too much because of how agile you are. In fact, I have you look like the type that you could actually run on water, right? At least to some extent.
I've tried it. I've gotten pretty far.
Okay.
Though I will eventually fall.
You should be fine. This stuff is a little bit. It's. I won't say like it's thicker than water. But there's enough for you to kind of like if you have the capability of running on water, you should be able to do it just fine with this stuff. If you did fall in there though, you should still be able to move quickly enough, hopefully. Basically what it would be doing to you is that it just saps your stamina, like.
Oh. Theoretically, yeah, no, I should be fine. Should be.
Yeah. Like, I don't. It's not really common for finding skeletons in these things. They do happen from time to time because creatures don't really realize. Or
those
they may
bones were ancient, by the way. I'm pretty sure I put that in the thing. I don't know how because those bones weren't there before.
Are you sure? Because I know there were plenty of large skeletons in the blood pool.
There definitely was. But the dragon bones were a little different. At least different positions. Granted, tower could have fallen over, stuff like that could have happened.
Remember how like that amount to me implies something erupted. Like there's like the whatever excuse my terminology here. An earth blood vein has ruptured somehow and the things have caved in, opened up.
That wouldn't surprise me. No, I will note also the 3 portals that we did see on our way over to the beach side. Definitely weirded me out.
Hold on, did I scroll past that one?
I might have not. Did Casey?
No, I kind of like I scrolled.
Did we not get a picture of that?
I kind of scrolled really quickly.
We did not get a picture of that. Hold on. No. That's kind of on me. I realized we didn't get a proper picture of that and put in there.
Where the heck?
Okay, I'll have to look at it. It would have been. It would have been in that area where the dragon picture was taken, but there was 3 giant. Looks like. I mean, I think they were portals. I'm not sure. They were just unlit doors, kind of. There was also a 4th one at the start of the beach. I'll tell you about that.
Wait, did you really not take a picture of this? Huh.
Yeah, I thought I did. Hold on. I'm sure that we did. Give me a moment. I gotta check to see all the pictures Casey sent me in the first place.
No, I don't see anything that looks like a...
Because I know Casey technically took more. It's just, what I could fit in the document at the time.
Did those look like sort of an N shape kind of thing?
Yeah. Actually, here, hold on. I got a picture that Casey did take. I'll send it to you directly. Casey at least got a picture of one of them, which is nice. Here you go. There was 3 of them pointed at each other, middle of the beach.
Pointed at each other?
Yeah. Oh! But never mind, Casey got a much better one. Hold on. There we go. That's exactly where it is. That. See?
3 of them, yeah. What the heck does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure.
I know what it's connected to, though.
But you do?
It's, those are portals to Oblivion. Or at least the gates.
The Gates of Oblivion. There were 4 there altogether.
I don't remember hearing about there being more than one in that area. I know there was one like up a tower area.
Yeah, Millie, we couldn't reach that one to see if it was still there. My curiosity is, because I know they weren't there before, why did they appear there?
Or alternatively, it could have just basically been like an area was opened up.
That's what I'm thinking. Somebody might have gotten in. Maybe 4 portals. They were massive portals there. Looks like you could have fit a few guys through that. Not just like one person. I'm wondering if some sort of force tried to take the Warrens while we weren't exactly around. Maybe entering these gates? I don't know if that would have been enough to cause an entire area to go look like a war zone, but definitely would explain why a few towers were knocked over.
The one that was
and also there was a lot more ruins
on top of the towers. That one should have been considered ancient. So would they even be able to bypass? Well, no, they could be if
they could if Siegfried was a little out of commission to be unable to exactly respond. Though his Ashen down there seemed to still be somewhat active, so I'm not sure.
I overheard Wolfie say something about.
We spotted 3 of them.
3. What did they say to you guys?
That's the thing they did.
Wolfie said they came across one that talked.
Actually gave out information?
Well, I don't know if they said information, but Wolfie did mention that basically telling them to leave.
That sounds right. You probably see us as invaders currently. And it's not like we're exactly going down with blessings from Siegfried right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think and let's be honest, he's always been kind of hostile towards us if we do somehow find our way down there.
Well, I mean, like, it was a
That
challenge
lines up.
type of thing, wasn't it?
Well, yes, but more for the people who snuck down there without the exact permissions, or people who have came up from the Warrens, running from them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Buddhist and Auron being 2 examples on that one. They were hunted before they got to us.
Mm-hmm.
So. Rough, I tell you. I'm not exactly sure what's fully happening down there, but I just don't. Well, my little secret is I've never really liked the damn place down there anyway, but. I can't.
There's a reason why it exists.
That either Oh, I know why it exists. I know there's always a reason for it. It's just. I can't help but be a little more concerned than I usually would be. Granted, maybe that's because I have a kid now, one or the other.
Oh, I
But-
see. You know what? That makes sense. Having taking care of someone kind of changes your perspective on things a little bit.
Well, that kid, wife, an actual life up here. And if that like before, let's be real. If I'll be honest with you, had the world actually ended, I probably would have fucked up somewhere else. But I can't do that anymore. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. I know I've had some people ask me like, "Hey, you know, why don't you leave the city to go to some other place that's probably a little bit better and stuff like that?" And you know, my response is that I'm already familiar with the issues and the perks of the city. I don't want to spend a long time trying to figure out what other places might have this better for my kids.
Oh yeah, no. Familiarity is a wonderful thing sometimes, though. It can also be the death of you. That's what I learned once.
That's true. That's true. But
there's definitely a lot of good perks in it. Just enjoy it for what you got. Before we go off on the mushy comments about our lovely lives currently, what to just go back to the Warrens for a moment properly. I'm a lot more concerned about those shadow halls, considering everything that happened. I'll open up with you a little bit. When we were down there, and I know Casey technically wrote that part, but other than the Quaggan thing, which was a fucking left field thing that disarmed me. Those coffins. There were coffins, bodies, you know. Stuff we probably would have normally been, well, let's not be honest, fine with, but like, you know, it's what we do. Vic pointed out to me a very haunting fact after I, casually made a last Horatio thing. Yeah, didn't realize it at the time, and honestly shouldn't have done it in the first place. Sorry,
No, it's fine. I'm just confused as to what you're trying to. Yeah, they're not scaled correctly. B.
That room that we were in, other than like the Quaggan thing, it seemed like it was just full of bodies, like dead. Children.
Ah, I see. Are you certain that they were children and not, well, different races?
I feel like I would have seen more structure if there was different races. You can tell a human skull patty. Doesn't leave your mind.
I mean, I don't mean to doubt your capabilities, but there's plenty of humanoid races that would pass as human but still have something else to them, you know?
Well, to be fair, the other running theory was vampiric. I mean, after all, you know, we were down in the Warrens. Okay, you get what I mean, though. Definitely was too small. Vic noticed it. I noticed it. And the coffins, unless there's some sort of gnome race we don't know about. A lot of things in there are pretty big. So, that was the only other choice.
There was no hints as to what those coffins are for, right?
Probably for the dead.
Well, I mean...
And the room was full of blood and viscera. They're not exactly the most...
The fact that there were even coffins there means that there's some sign of respect. I mean... I suppose the alternative is that, you know, these coffins were moved down here, or down there, rather. But, like, they normally wouldn't be having viscera to be...
I mean, it did confuse me. I'll admit, like, other than obviously when you don't think about the trauma too hard. I mean, why was there a bunch of coffins in a room full of blood and viscera in the first place? Admittedly, I probably, if I were saner at the time and not running around 3 o'clock in the morning after getting shot and stabbed about 6 times, I probably would have thought about it a little more. And then Quaggan. I definitely... what pictures did gosh darn Casey take? Give me a moment. Not much. One moment. Admittedly, you can't really take too many pictures of a place that's, well, dark. Oh, shit! Oh. Casey actually got a picture of that. Okay, one moment. I'm sending you this. You did get a picture of the bones in the coffin. Really? Hold on. It's not wanting to exactly copy. There you go. Sent. I didn't know he took a picture of that, fully.
Skull doesn't look big enough, I feel.
For a human? Or
for a child. For a kid.
And I don't feel like the picture does it full justice.
That's true. That's true. But it doesn't look like it matches it. Like, it looks like it does feel like the
coffins were a lot smaller, though.
Yeah. But I see the rib cage and skulls.
Oh yeah.
I know that's a very weird thing for me to say to for me to know about that sort of stuff. But as someone who keeps being accused of having a bigger head when I was a little kid, that's something I know.
Fair enough, pets.
I mean, that doesn't, it's not gonna make it better, but like.
Oh, that doesn't make it better. It's still life being lost. I mean,
but
those weren't like ashen bones. Those were just bones, and I guess the question of why are they there is also important. But I can't tell you because it's not like. I mean, what are the shadow halls other than like the dark place? Like what lives down there? Do we know?
You know what could have happened?
I'm listening.
It would be the Warrens grew in a very specific location. This one just so happened to be underground burial location.
Potentially.
Mhm.
I will note that first room, granted, kind of. I mean, I put it in the thing. It felt like walking away from the tree, but I don't think that's exactly right. I mean, it could have been anywhere. When it's dark enough that I can't see what the two walls next to me before entering a smaller space, I don't know where I am at.
Yeah.
All I did know, though, is that there was holes in the ceiling. In a few areas. At least at the start.
I'm pretty sure that was a unintentional thing right there, so I'm not going to acknowledge that one there.
It was a lot. Any other questions?
No. Well, has security talked at all about the stuff is called Earthblood, by the way, the green stuff?
Security we haven't really had a security meeting about it, no. We probably should in the future, but currently, at the time, no. I mean, the other big important thing of that document was Missantia being fucking missing.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't kind of give a talk about that one initially. I had an idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be real. I already knew because of comms, so it wasn't fully a surprise, but it was like.
So
I guess when you actually are there, standing right in front of where a giant city should be, and all you see is nothing.
Like it was moved away, scooped up.
Like it physically just decided, all right, let's get out of here. It's like, huh? And the rest of the area being dead. I mean, do we know where, like, I don't know, ashes and all this?
I don't know publicly, I guess, at this point. Hold on. Let me check the comms. I already did so basically I already made the mistake of giving off too much information just right now. But let me just make sure I know what I can say here first. Okay, now let me just actually look for the name Ash. I'm getting reminded why I don't even look through this sometimes. Ash not mentioned in there. Great. Okay.
Yeah, that's alright.
Well, I can safely say I don't know where Ash is at.
Well, the fact that he's missing and the entire city is also missing. Well, maybe he's with the city.
No, I'm willing to say that he is not with the city.
Not with the city.
He is not with the city.
Has anybody gone? I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly where a goddamn city would go other than out of the dimension. But even then, I don't know how you would relocate that kind of thing.
You need access to some powerful stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
But, like, how do you move that much in a place that sort of, like, shifts around, like the lands below?
Not to mention the fact that, from what I saw, at least after brightening the image up, we did spot the fact that there still was trees down there. They were just all fucking dead. I think that it was trees anyway.
Well, I mean,
it's hard to tell through the fog.
Blood Forest area still had like dead-ish trees. They might be like the trees in the I guess the undead biome in Orlando Saka. Like they look like they're dead trees, but they still function.
Oh, we've been to that area before. It was full of life and leaves down there. I remember that.
In Missantia? Well, I mean,
I remember standing on top of the hill.
So I'm remembering more specifically the hill. Okay, yeah, I don't think I.
when you're close enough to the city, there was a lot of life around. Well, life in quotation. I don't know if it actually was life, but from what you can tell from up there anyway, it looked like an actual proper forest down there. And now all the trees are gone, and the fact that the giant city as well, I'm starting to wonder if by the city also removing it took also all the energy around the area, if that makes sense. I mean, it's possible. Giant sky portal also went missing.
Sky
whatever
portal?
that was. I don't know if it was a portal. I think it was more of a giant rune in the sky, honestly, now I'm just thinking about it.
Wait, there was sort of like a something representing
above
the
Messentia.
light, I guess. Maybe a sun of some sort.
Kinda, but like not actually. I wish I took. I remember taking. I don't actually remember taking any photos, Miss Angia.
I see.
The thing that we went there for the ball. You know the thing when you would look up and then you see that thing. Yeah, that was. You would think that would also still be there. No, nothing was there.
Now that you mentioned the ball, I'm starting to remember a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm remembering far more now.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, yeah, no, how would that just disappear?
A lot of peace.
Hey, do we have a description for the guy? Oh, it's him?
Oh, they're talking over there.
Oh, it's a giant... I don't know if I have the firepower for that one.
What?
Oh, one.
What are you talking about, firepower?
A synth in the library apparently pointed a gun at someone, and this guy's like 10 feet tall.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll,
Well, good talk.
Yeah. I'll let you be the front runner for this one here.
Did anyone do the 30-minute announcements, by the way?
Nope, I will go do that. My bad.
Nah, I can do it. There's like 15 minutes left.
There was a threat made, but no rounds were fired, I assure you.
You pulled a gun on someone nonetheless, and so that greatly concerns us.
Be closing in 14 minutes. Please make sure you have finalized any last-minute item requests, item purchases, or book rentals. The bar is now closed, and have a wonderful evening.
Goofy, get off the bookshelf, please.
Yeah, please don't.
That too.
I know it's fun climbing, but please don't.
I wasn't sneaking up on him, I was just walking behind him and he never noticed me.
You are
Someone
kind
can
of
interpret that as sneaky, and you don't make much noise, so yeah.
I know that guy.
Wait. Is that a... Oh.
They're very, very,
Oh.
because they're from the wasteland. Okay. It's kind of a place where you always have to really watch your back. It's not never. Sandworms are.
So Fenrir, I was not really sure what information I had access to. That sun, I think, like still had, there was like some magic in the sky to that was put up to not make it so that the vampires would be harmed. Like that's I could have sworn that was a thing. I don't know how artificial it is, but it would have scorched the vampire. Okay. Well, everything seems fine then. That's not what I expected. I need to work on the double jump stuff. Okay, let's see.
Don't worry, by the way, it didn't result in violence.
Oh, God. I instinctively always want to jump over here, but like this obelisk here.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it doesn't, so like, you know, it doesn't hurt like from a distance and whatnot, but like, it definitely bothers me when I get closer and closer to it. You know, magic sapping stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't blame you.
It's fine, Yuffie's not magic. It's just a rock to her.
If I stand on that, would that be bad?
If you're...
No, it might just, you know, absorb a bit of your mana, but...
Oh.
It shouldn't be harmful to anyone.
I mean, I still...
I don't
like,
need mana for my key thing, so I don't need that for a while.
I mean, I still would not
do,
suggest
but, like,
licking
when I'm not using
the you know, the monolith here.
No, I think they're just asking about standing on it. I don't think they're gonna lick it.
You're probably not gonna like it. Like
the magic absorbing mana.
If I remember what Dylan implied, it sounded like it was sort of a exponential type of thing. So like, you know, from this distance, you're not gonna really like, you know, notice much of anything. But like, the closer you are, the little bit more stronger. And it's not gonna kill you if you touch it, but like, you probably shouldn't be, you know.
Don't climb on it, or else it will literally sap you of any and all magic that you got.
Oh.
Well, Yuffie has none, so she didn't feel anything.
Okay, that was
I still would like people not to, you know.
Yeah.
No one should touch it, but it's not gonna kill anyone if they, you know.
Like it's like a bug zapper. I mean, you know, just don't touch the thing, you'll be fine.
I'm offended by that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to remember. I think it's made out of cold stone or cold
I was gonna
obsidian.
say.
I can't remember.
What do we talk to about renting books?
I can help you.
Thank you. Last 10 minutes?
Back in Main Street is ready.
You have a doll homunculus now?
I'm working on it.
Are you trying to touch me again?
What's next? You also you and the man finally leave, and then I gotta live have that in my house.
Hi.
Okay.
You want to bring up something to me, or like you just had that glint in your eyes there? Okay, sorry. I guess it was simply just the sun shining. Well, I mean, like, you know, the sun's still kind of reflecting in a very specific way.
I can only make one expression.
Yeah. Well, okay. Look, there's plenty of people out there who, you know, have like, you know, completely immovable faces and whatnot, and still can show expression.
Flower. Got it.
Hey.
Then again, they're using the entire
Listen,
body,
doing
granted,
magic spells,
but
fun. Legal trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A little more. Just a tiny bit. Wait, can you use magic and koi? Hold on. I didn't.
They may have waved.
I don't know.
They're in the middle of conversation. You can't expect them to always say hello back. They probably just waved.
Alright, I'm gonna head out of here. I assume the only people that are left are you guys and Big Red upstairs, and I think they're with Marge right now getting books.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who Big Red is, but I assume that's them. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, that was fast.
No, not that one. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Okay. Guess I'm the one that's keeping an eye here then.
I'm gonna nuke the Wiccarium.
Please don't.
What?
No, the bird will get you first.
Oh, are you scheming? Are you trying to do devious things?
They're memeing.
Yeah, I'm gonna detonate a thermonuclear warhead in the bar.
Do you really think?
The holes.
Do you think you'd get to the bar if you tried bringing a nuclear warhead into the Wiccarium?
Well, how are you gonna know I have it on me?
Well, I mean, technically speaking,
This place is oozing with magic.
Technically speaking, I mean, Ethan walked in here without a problem.
And?
Ethan is well known here, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He's like a walking nuclear, reactor. Not saying he's
if you
going
walked
to.
in with, I mean, technically speaking, all of those crystals could also be nuclear reactors. Someone could also cast a nuclear reactor spell. Well, not in the bar, technically they couldn't, but if you start getting into, well, technically blank is a blank, then you're just gonna.
I forgot. You reminded me that someone actually has a spell that's literally called cast fission or fusion. Was it fusion? I can't remember what it was. Someone has.
So out here, technically, you could set a bomb off. In there, good fucking luck. But
Yeah.
I feel like the bird, if you got anywhere near here with intention, the bird would probably pick up on a bit of that. But I don't know the full
It'd
intention.
be kind of like sort of a adjusted version of that wall. I'm sure you remember that wall in Atlanta Soccer years ago.
Yeah, except that there is like a ton of ways you can work around the wall.
Okay,
Speaking,
this is a private.
If you know every intricacy of how a security system works, yes.
Yeah.
But
This is a private business. Do not try to find any sort of loopholes in here, please.
not to mention, I don't think even the two of us know all of the magical protections that exist in here. Because there's shit that, when shit went down twice last year, I mean, we hadn't even heard the alarm before, and there's probably a bunch of magical shit that this place can do that we don't even know about.
I don't even bother asking intentionally.
Right, so what you're saying is I could probably get away with just using a catapult, throw something through the window.
That bird is probably going to be like, we'll see that and then like just go like this and go like.
You are going to get, what's the term, swooped?
What if I show up here with a car?
What?
We need to deal with how to stop people getting their vehicles up here.
Speed bumps?
That's a great idea,
Wait,
actually.
Isn't there
Probably
those,
land my
like...
plane here. Can I land a plane here?
Yeah.
At the skyport.
Well, you do understand a pull equally approach, and then the bird gets you. Actually, however, we do have a landing station for airships, so yes, you could fly your plane here. If the plane's carrying nuclear missiles, I don't know how they detect that kind of thing. They've got to have
I'm sure
some way to detect.
Fable would be able to have something set to
After
do.
that one incident, they got to have a way to detect dangerous stuff. I just don't know how it works. I've never tried to smuggle. No one's tried to smuggle really dangerous stuff in here. However, I can't imagine anyone who would have a good time afterwards.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what sort of scans they do with that over there. Apparently, okay, well...
I mean, I don't know what happens if someone brings, like, nuclear shit here.
I guess...
I mean, I don't know if we have anything that looks for nuclear stuff. I'm not entirely certain, but I wouldn't test it.
Well, there'd be
What happens
some
if like,
people...
someone brings like something like cesium that isn't like inherent, like immediately obvious as being super dangerous, but if you like
I'm not certain,
throw in the fountain, it'll blow
but-
everything up.
Basically, long story short, we aren't 100% certain. However, anyone who tries shit like that, get their shit wrong.
Yeah, no,
'Cause,
there's
I mean, sure,
consequences will still will
there's
be
severe
enacted.
consequences, and that's if you manage to succeed in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And there's plenty of people who are part of staff, or maybe those connected to staff members, who are petty. And
But here's the thing: you see, businesses pay for people to do this stuff. It's called penetration testing.
if you're trying to offer that sort of thing, I'm pretty sure Fable and Dylan had that sort of stuff covered. I think. You just right. You have the. That's your instinct, isn't it? To trying to find weaknesses in things, making sure things are up to snuff.
Yeah, that, and also I need money.
The hustle is real.
Look, I can provide a service. People need services.
Okay,
You know,
all right.
that's the-
Just
that's
get
fundamental.
going. Get going. 2 minutes left. I'll catch you guys later. Mm-hmm.
Drinking stuff from people disgusts me.
1 minute left.
I did it to.
Okay.
Also, I feel that.
Like, I did it to test if that was...
Okay. To be honest, like, that part was just, look, I just need some money. Like, that part right there, that, like, that makes up for, like, that entire conversation right there. It's like, look, I'm just trying to get some money. Like, that is understandable. That's fair. That dude needs, like, they need somehow, like, land a very big money opportunity.
If my survival
You guys take
depended
care.
on it, yes, I'd do it.
Don't stay too long out here. Okay, you're free.